Hello everyone, this is Vicky Stitchnbutton, and today is Wednesday, October 18th, and I am here for Flosstube number 143. Still been busy, very busy, but it's slowing down a bit. I guess I haven't stitched as much as I wanted to, but I am getting some last minute bags done, some Halloween themed bags before I leave for my retreat. I haven't started packing for that, but I have started piling small things that I know I want to take. So it's going to happen, and I think I need the vacation. I think a week with my BFF is exactly what I'm going to need for right now. The last couple of weeks, let's see, I finished all the Halloween box stuff, and then I got everything sent out, and I had a couple of boxes available. I am down to one that is going to be sold. It's almost guaranteed sold to somebody. It's fine. So I didn't do 60 this time. I only did 50, but it worked out. I was ready to do 60, and then with time constraints, and I didn't see the sales there, so, or else I'd have 10 more boxes, so it's fine. Everything's fine. What's going on? I have a finish. I have some plans. I have some haul. I have a giveaway winner, and just a little bit of stitching. Not much, but I'll get back in the swing of things. I know I will. I know I will. I'm trying to think. Has it been that long? I went to lunch with my son. After I went to lunch, it was fun. We had Japanese steakhouse sushi. We ended up just doing the sushi, which was good. After that, I went to Joann's, and of course I got fabric because I've got issues. But I didn't get a lot. I got kind of specific fabric, which was good. But in the meantime, I got this great bag. One of the reusable bags. They're only a couple hours each. And it's a nice size. My goodness. Yeah. And so if you're looking for a cute Halloween bag, you know, shopping, reusable, or just a witchy bag because that's your jam, Joann's, I think it was only like $2.99, maybe $3.99. They have the smaller ones that are only $1.99 too. And I did get one. It's over there. I can't reach it. I bought one for somebody. It's just got the moon on it. So I went to Joann's, and then I came home, and I went back to work like the next day. Because I had stuff to do and all the things. Trying to think. I feel like I'm leaving something out before I get into things, but maybe it'll pop in my head later. You know, like things happen. So let's go on with my finish. I finally finished my Prairie Schooler 2019 Santa. Now this is what it's supposed to look at like. This is what it looks like. Now I do plan on doing all these Santas. I finally have them all. And I changed the color palette. The red is Cupid. The green is steamed broccoli. I am using trail dust for the brown. Like this brown. And then DMC 413 for the gray, which is that. And then I pulled a random blue, and I know I wrote it down somewhere. Or at least it's in my stuff. Anyway, okay, so the baby and the mama have blue eyes. He was supposed to have brown eyes, but I really liked the blue instead. Otherwise, it would have looked like that color. I know they were gray eyes, and I didn't like that. So, but it's done. So that's one down. Actually, I think that's two down now, and I don't know, like how many more? 20,000. That's not, no. Probably more like 30 more to go. But that's fine. I don't plan on starting a new one right now. I'll probably start a new one next year. I'll talk about that in my plans. So, one more down. I think I have the other one. Yep, I have the other finish right here. But, oh, by the way, all of them are being stitched on 32 count Dirty U from Dames of the Needle. I have plenty of fabric. I should, anyway. But there's the two of them. I put 2020 on this. I did not put the year on this one. Who knows? I guess it's whatever I feel like at the time. So this chart needs to go to my BFF because she's going to do them. And she needs that one. Put that in here. Alright. So I'm going to keep that colorway. That's why I have it written down on a sticky. I'm going to keep that colorway for each one of them. Just to sort of update the colors and make it more my aesthetic. So that will go in my kitted pile for next year to start one. I did do some stitching, and I printed out the cards. I haven't brought them over yet. I stitched more on Halloween Quaker, which is this chart right here from Leela Studio. This is one that I just recently started, and it is being stitched on 40 count Seltzer by Grace Notes. And this was one of my monthly fabrics that I received, and it's got that gray purpley undertone, so it's working pretty good. I think I'm using most of the called for threads, almost all of them. So that's how far I got. I think before I had like this part done, so yeah, I came down and I did that. There's actually 3 colors. There's 2 colors of black, and then this purple color. I think it's like a purple color. So, oops. Can't see anything if I drop it. There we go. I love how this is looking, and this is definitely going to be one that I continue to try to knock out. Alright. I have to make a card for it. I had to print some out. I ran out of the pre-printed ones that I had. So I just printed out like 5 more sheets, which gives me 10 cards, which hopefully I don't need them all because I don't need to be starting all that stuff. I am down to, here, I have it right here. I printed out a new list. I am down to 97 whips now. There's a few, and I'll talk about that in a little bit. There's a few that I should be able to knock out by the end of this year. Maybe like finish that stitch December or whatever. Next one that I worked on, or it's actually, yeah, the next one that I worked on is October 31st from Cottage Garden. I started this one in 2021. Obviously, I did not get much done on it, or else it'd probably be done by now. It is being stitched on 32 count Diversity Lugana by Mystic Fabrics. And I'm using the DMC conversion, except for the gray that they call for, which is Pelican Gray, or no, it's not. Tin Bucket from Gast. I didn't have that, so I pulled out Banker's Gray. So here it is. There we go. That minder, my last minder, I do believe, was a gift from Kate from Fickle Stitches, and this minder I got at Stitch West, which is funny because when I was stitching on this, it was the same weekend that Stitch West was going on. So there we go. I ended up getting done. I finished the little diamonds in here. I did the brown portion of the border that went down. I filled in a lot of this bird, all that black down here. I had a little bit of them started, and I filled in everything except for like his eye and that color right there in his head. So I think I ended up, let me see, 600 stitches I got in on them. No, it's 911. How many stitches did I get in on them? I'll tell you, because I have it written somewhere else. Oh my goodness, I get on my own nerves sometimes. 524 stitches. I should write that in. I'll write it in. I worked on it for the 12th, the 13th for dark, Friday the 13th, and the 14th. So on the 12th, I did 102 stitches. On the 13th, yeah, that's not a lot of stitches. On the 13th, I got in 200 stitches, and then on the 14th, I got in 224 stitches, and then I switched over to penguins from Riolis. So he's going away for right now. I am happy with how he looks. That pumpkin's going to be a bear. No, it's going to be a pumpkin, but you know what I mean. And I have that in this Garon bag that my friend Laurel from Laurel Ann gave me. All right. Get my stuff together. All right, the last one that I pulled out is penguins from Riolis. This is one of those kits. Now, it is on even weave, so that's a plus. It's not on Aida, because their Aida is really crunchy. It's on 28 count white Monaco. I started this January 1st, 2022, and it's got that wool thread. Ugh. Now, in kit fashion, it's got different, like, you know, with the dimensions, it's 1 strand, 2 strand, 3, excuse me, 3 strands, like that. This also has that. So when it's 2 strands, it's kind of hard to pull through when you're doing too many, so your fingers get tired. So I ended up sort of going back and forth, and I did 2 strands. I did 1 strand, crisscross, a full cross in 1 strand. Like all this blue I did, that's 1 strand full cross, which I think is pretty decent coverage. The yellow in here, because I did some over here, because I filled in the black around him. This has to be taken out. That was a mistake. Well, okay, so let me back up. I messed up the count here, had to take it out and bring it up. But when I had done this, I counted off the wrong. So now I fixed this to finish out my stitches for a prompt, and then I made myself a note to take that out and restitch that. What else did I get done on this one? So I did some gray in here, some gray in here. I did the black, and I did the blue, and some yellow. And then I even feathered out over here, because I ran out of stitches over here in that color, but there were some here, and I just wanted to finish out the thread. But he's looking so cute. Well, they are looking so cute. I do like that. So little bits, baby bits. I ended up putting in 417 stitches total. So that and October 31st and Halloween Quaker all have their 300 for the year. I am down to not too many made in their 300. I am down to 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 needed in their 300 for the year, and I say that, but I have Love Tag. I don't even know if that has 300 stitches in it. It's that really small one from Jeanette Douglas. So that's one of the ones I want to finish for the year. Henna Mandela, I know I worked on that, and I think I put in 200 stitches, so I probably only need like another 100 stitches on that one. I have Early Americans. I could have swore I worked on that too, but it might not have been the full 300. I know I worked on Lady and the Tramp. Maybe I only did 200. I thought I did the 300, so we'll see. So the rest of them, I'm not sure that I stitched on them at all. I think Henna Mandela, I did 200. So, yeah, anyway. So it's not that bad. I should be able to finish it, in theory. Giveaway winner. Let's do the giveaway winner real quick, and then I will talk about plans and show you... I'll show the old chart, my old chart series, and then I'll show you what I got. So this was the giveaway. Keyword for this was hive. So I did the random comment picker. This is still available, by the way. So if you didn't win and you'd like this, there is a whole series of 3 of them. There's this one, which I think that's what that is. Yeah. It's this, and it says that. And then there's 2 others that go with this little series. Keywords hive, and the winner was Mrs. Bobbin Lacer. There were 5 comments total. Mrs. Bobbin Lacer, I have your address, so I'll just put this in like a note card and send that out to you. All right. I didn't pull anything for giveaways because I'm getting ready to ship off and ship out, so I probably won't do another giveaway until I come back. Hopefully you're not here just for the giveaways, though. That'd be kind of nice. Alright, so plans. Plans are for the retreat. I'm going to do a new start. That is this kit right here. A Treasured Time. It's a Dimensions kit. I need to put it in a proper project bag, but I don't have to pull all the threads because now they do it like this, so they're already pre-sorted. That's really sweet. I may go ahead and I don't know if I like to keep it on there, but since it's pre-sorted, I may just pull out a floss card with bigger holes, or I may put the holes on the opposite side like I did with a couple of others that I have. I don't know. Later, I'll decide that later when I really prep it. So this is Dimensions. It does come with, I think it's an 18 count Ada, which is the blue color, the blue-gray color up there. This is almost pretty much full coverage. So I think I'm just going to use the Ada. I talked to my friend Lisa Miller, and I think she's Lisa's Stitching and Stitch. She's from New Zealand. She stitched this, and she said she actually enjoyed stitching on it on the Ada, and it went pretty well. I did double check, and I don't see any fractional stitches, although there are lazy daisies in there and couching, and they give you a sharp needle for that because they must know that it's a pain in the rear end to do it with Ada. So I think I'm going to keep the Ada. And I think I'm going to have to do a center start because that's another thing. They don't give you the border that you would normally want. Like I want a 3-inch border all the way around. They don't give you that. So I probably, once I get closer to a side, I'll probably want to sew some extra fabric on the outside edges. But I'll do a center start on it anyway and work from there. So that's going to be started at the retreat with Kat. Because she's got it, and we got into this whole conversation. I was like, well, we may or may not remember. And then I thought, and then true to form, I kind of forgot, and then I remembered. And then I thought it was going to be the carousel horses that I talked about, because her and I had this whole conversation about carousel horses and loving them. And she ended up buying the same book from Count on Cappy that I bought. So then I thought, oh, we're going to start the carousel horses. No, we're starting Treasure Time. The carousel horse is going to be my birthday start, which is, my birthday is November 24th, so I'll do it closer to then. With it being that close to Thanksgiving, American Thanksgiving, I may or may not start it on Thanksgiving. It may be that weekend. Because, I should say, I may or may not start it on my birthday. It depends. Time constraints. Last year, I think I did my birthday start on the Friday after Thanksgiving because my birthday was on Thanksgiving. That's my story. That's what I'm sticking to. Okay. Here are my purchases, and then I'm going to tell you my plans about my whips. Like, it's a budding plan for next year. I ended up putting in an order with Abby Bella Stitch. She's doing a de-stash on Instagram. She's got a separate account, and I've gotten... This is the second... Yeah, this is the second order I've gotten from her. I'd shown you some bird patterns or something like that last time that I had gotten from her. This time she had posted up more, and then she took like $2 off for like that weekend of everything, and I went shopping again. Because why not, right? Anyway, I ended up buying this Little House Needleworks. It's called Snow in Love. I have a few of the Little House Needleworks ornaments, and I think this one's cute. Snow in Love. I got this kit, Coffee Grounds, and this is Mill Hill, but it is Ada. It is, I think it's 18 count, 16 or 18 count Ada. I don't think it's a 16 count Ada. And then I bought, now she had 4 different ones of the set. I only like the 2, so I got the 2. And then I bought In the Woods. Now this is my featured old chart because I looked, and this one's from, let me double check. I think it's 1985. Oldie but goodie. This is another one that also gives me Amy Loves Toads vibes. And it's got chipmunks and owls and foxes and trash panda. And then on the back, it's got this possum with babies and this little mouse. So, I don't know when or I'll start any of them, but I just thought they were cute. And they were a good price, so why not? And then I've also bought this Omni book, which is on the older side. It's $19.99. And I just love animals, so especially the more wild animals. I really like this one. Sort of like the cats. The zebra one's kind of cool. I mean, who doesn't like a good meerkat? And then there's some horses. Is that a sea lion or a seal? Polar bear. Little sunset thing going. Serengeti sunset thing. And that's not an ocelot. Is it a Cyril, I think? Anyway. So, not sure when I'll start any of these. If it's going to be anytime soon. Don't know. I had placed an order with Tiny Hummingbird, but I'm going to be rooming with Sammy, so she's just going to bring it and save me shipping. So I'll get that stuff from her then. I did place an order with the whole Stitchnbutton, which is Jen and Mike. They are on Facebook as The Whole Stitch and Caboodle, and it's a group. And they sent me a freebie from the Proper Stitcher, and it says Music Gives My Soul Wings. I think I might have this. I think that's from that market thing. But I bought this strawberry from Hands On Design. And I forget where I saw this. This might have been from Pam, who then saw it from somebody else. From Pam and Steph. But Summer Quaker from Layla Studio. I really like this one. They seem to go all DMC on this, which is kind of cool. So maybe I need to see what size it'll be, and maybe one of my fabrics from Grace Notes. Come on, Corinne. Do you have a nice neutral coming to me? Okay. So, yes, I'm buying more stuff. Do I need more stuff? No. I mean, is it need, or is it, what is that? Right? It's fine. It's fine. That's what it is. All right. My nails, I went festive. Halloween, little bats. They are called Do Your Fang from Color Street. Do Your Fang. I don't know if these ones are still available. I get mine from Jen Upton, and she's onpointpolish.com. On Point Polish. On I'm gonna block out the phone number, but that's the information there. And I put her information in my description box, but I guess YouTube didn't like her tag being in people's description box. They gave her a hard time about sponsorship or something like that. She does not sponsor me. I purchased these and I like them. So I also told her about my little foray with the Lillian Fox, and since I had bought a whole bunch of them real cheap, I sent her a set I said, here, see what I mean. I want you to, because she had not bought any. So I told her to see what I mean, and I want her to, I said, know your competition. She was laughing. I just wanted her to see how crappy they were. Okay, so to wrap up, because I don't have much else going on anyway here, right? I will be finishing up these bags. There's about 21, if I counted right, if I remember the count, is 21 regular bags. There's some art books and a couple of small bags because I used up fabric. And they're all Halloween. They're all Halloween themed, and they will be in my group. I will put them in my Facebook group. What else? Any bags that I have left over before I leave, they're all going with me to be sold at the retreat. Whether I'll sell them all, probably not, but I'm taking them up there. I will also be taking some other odds and ends. If anybody is going to that retreat and would like something specific, just message me and let me know. All right, so I started thinking about next year. A lot of people are talking about, their plans for next year and everything. And I will be doing my whip parade sooner, hopefully in the beginning of December, so I can get my poop in a group, right? I am at 97 whips. I have found this year with trying to make sure that I stitch on all of them that it is more of a chore than I'd like, because some of them I just don't feel like stitching. And whether it's not so much that I don't want to finish them, or it's just that I'm not enjoying the stitch right now. And I'm more about enjoying the stitch. Yes, I want stuff finished too, because I like, getting the finish, but I want to be able to enjoy it. I don't want it to be a chore, or else I'm not going to do it. Bottom line. So what I'm going to do is I am going to do my whip parade, and then I am going to put a pile of what I'm definitely bringing over for next year. And then I think what I want to do is somehow rig it. That doesn't even sound right. Not rig it. Somehow make it so I do yet another video of, here are the whips that I did not choose for next year, but I want you to comment and vote for the ones you like, and then the ones like the top 10 type thing. I think I might do, depending on how many I end up definitely bringing over for next year. I don't have a set number of how many I want to have available, but what I figure I can do is I'm going to bring over a certain amount. There's some that I don't want to not stitch on, or that I definitely need to get progress on, and I'm determined. So whether it be I really, really like stitching on it, I really, really want it done, it's so close to being done, I might as well just get it done, that whatever the situation may be. So then there's all those ones that I'm not really enjoying, or it's not just sparking my joy. It's not, But I don't want to leave all of them out. So I don't have a set amount of whips, but I will figure out how many will go into the vote. Well, like, words are hard. Trying to get my ideas out, that's what's the hard part. Okay, so I have no set number of how many I'm definitely bringing over. They're the ones that are set in stone. Those are ones that are going to go on my whip list. Then I'm going to do the video, have you guys vote on it, and then when I do that video, I'll let you know how many I want to be in the finals, right? I don't think I'm going to do a bracketed thing, because I can't even handle one vote, let alone several different sections of voting. Then I'll just, in a regular video, probably just let you guys know who won. That's what I think. Now, that being said, if any of these get finished and I want to do a new start, I could, just do a new start, or I can bring one in and add it to my whip list for the year. So it's going to go in a hold pattern, not quite a UFO pattern type section, but more of a, here, these are on hold, and these ones are in the terminal. Okay? Clear as mud? Yes? Maybe no? All right, I think that's all I've got for you guys. I will be back after. Is it after? I think. I will be back one more time before my retreat, and that's going to be on the 1st. So I hope everyone is doing well. All is fine here. Busy. It is. So, I mean, I didn't win the lottery, but I didn't play. So there's that. But all is just fine. Everything's fine. I hope you're doing well. Don't forget, don't let anyone steal your sunshine. See you in a couple weeks.